What's good, YouTube? It's your boy GZTV, back with another video. And in this video, we are going to be talking about the first part finale of Season 10, the 8th episode of Season 10, The World Before. Some interesting revelations, some maybe storylines we can carry on into the second half of the season. Kind of a disappointing for what Walking Dead has done in the past with that first half finales, but overall not a bad watch. So let's talk about it. The plot, the critical reception, and then we will get into a 2K gameplay. I'm actually really excited. We're going to be celebrating the Nuggets winning the championship, pretty much. But yeah. So, in a flashback several months after the blizzard, Alpha chooses and assigns Dante, due to his loyalty and because Lydia doesn't know him, to infiltrate Alexandria as her spy and sabotage the community from the inside for the impending war between them, to kind of get some revenge. And yeah, it fucking works. We see that. And yeah, this is something we obviously weren't aware of, and this was kind of the big reveal of last episode. It is revealed that Dante is the one who painted the Silence the Whisperers graffiti, sabotaged the water supply, and suffocated Cheryl to death. I'm pretty sure, people were thinking she just died from her illness, but no, she literally got suffocated. This guy was a menace, a menace to society. In the present, Rosita goes to visit Sadiq, but finds Dante, who attacks her. Yeah, obviously he does. This guy is, at his breaking point. This is, they catch him doing shit, pretty much. Rosita is able to stab Dante in the shoulder with a knife and is forced to put down a reanimated Sadiq before beating Dante unconscious. I thought Rosita fucking killed this guy at first. She was really beating the shit out of this man. But at the border, Gammon reveals information to Aaron about the current position of the Horde in exchange for seeing her nephew. Gracie, I guess. I don't think he knew that child that they were holding in Alexandria or the Hilltop, I can't remember, was her nephew. She also reveals her real name is Mary. She's getting really comfortable with this guy. Fuck what Alpha thinks, that sort of thing. She's just doing her own type of thing. Aaron returns to Alexandria, where Daryl, Carol, Gabriel, and Rosita interrogate Dante, ask him about all this shit. They later hold an Islamic funeral for Sadiq, which I guess he is Islamic. I didn't really know that about him. Led by Gabriel, who delivers a eulogy. This was a guy a lot of people, pretty much everyone in this community cared about. Such a nice guy. You don't really think that this would be the guy that would go. And it was a pretty sad death, honestly. Man, it was fucked up. Rosita is distraught over Sadiq's death and releases her anger by killing walkers on the outskirts of the community. She is helped by Eugene. And now that Sadiq is out of the picture, it's a love triangle. Eugene's kind of getting in there, and there's Gabriel, Rosita, yeah. Meanwhile, Michonne, Judith, and Luke travel to Oceanside, as they plan to do. Along the way, they visit a library for books and music. You got to keep yourself entertained, or else you're just going to go insane in times like this, While looking at music sheets, Luke is attacked by walkers from among the bookshelves. He is rescued by an unknown person who then runs away, and this is like a guardian angel pretty much for this guy. When they arrive at Oceanside, a man named Virgil is captured, and Michonne threatens him with death if he doesn't explain himself, because again, all these people are kind of working together. Luke recognizes him as the one who saved him in the library, kind of trying to vouch for him. This guy seems like a good person. Before he can explain, the group is attacked by walkers. The fence kind of breaches and everything goes down. That evening in Alexandria, Gabriel visits an imprisoned Dante and ends up stabbing him to death just out of pure anger. I've never really seen Gabe. That's kind of a turning point for his character. I've never really seen him get that fucking upset. Really. Yeah. As night falls, Daryl, Carol, and Aaron set out and meet with Jerry, Magna, Connie, and Kelly to locate the Horde, given this information, At Oceanside, Virgil explains he was just looking for supplies and wants to get back to his family. He means no harm, but that's not how it works. You're going to have to prove your innocence pretty much to these people. They live on a fortified naval base, but it is hard to find. It's like way out in the sea, which is why he kind of ended up in that area by Oceanside. Michonne agrees to help Virgil find his family in exchange for weapons from the base to destroy Alpha's horde. That's going to be their plan. I mean, maybe they're going to ally. Again, that's kind of like a storyline that's looming for the rest of the season. In the morning, Michonne leaves Judith a walkie-talkie for them to communicate, and they say their goodbyes. Michonne tells her, like, I have to set out on my own on this trip. I'm the only one that can be taking this risk. Michonne and Virgil then sail away on a boat towards the island. Judith and Luke later return to Alexandria. Meanwhile, in the forest, the group finds the location where the Walker horde used to be is empty, and instead decide to go look for Lydia. They decide that's their next mission. Carol spots Alpha and chases her. At first I thought it was a vision, but then I realized like that was actually Alpha. And Alpha was pretty much used that as bait to get her. Like she knows she's angry, so she baits them into this cave. The whole group follows her, which leads them directly into a cave where they are trapped and surrounded by Alphas. Largely talked about gargantuan horde of walkers. So yeah. Seth Gilliam was great. The development of Father Gabriel, awesome. I would like to see more of his character like that. Yeah, this was a pretty good episode. I liked it. 90%, 6.94 out of 10, 20 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. A somewhat anticlimactic, sick, and uneven effort. The world before still manages to leave the door open for an engaging state of plot threads in the second half of The Walking Dead's 10th season. It was a pretty good episode. Through the first half of the 10th season, the series has regained a degree of momentum thanks to the way the writers have showcased key characters. Rosita's development was great. Gabriel versus Dante and Rosita versus Dante scenes were both spectacular, but the whole Find the Herd plot and everything Whisperer related, including the weirdly anticlimactic cliffhanger, were just meh. They were just kind of blah. Didn't really do too much for me. Let's see. In some aspects it worked, in others it felt like the producers forgot about a lot of storylines that should have gotten resolved, or at the very least gotten some more steam to keep fans pondering as they await the next batch of episodes. But yeah, I don't really have much to say. This was a pretty to-the-point first part finale, and I'm kind of excited to see how Season 10 ends up. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it is GCTV, giving you guys the best TV show content. Last video of the day is coming up right now, pretty much, as we are going to be doing a 2K gameplay with the brand new Jokic card, and obviously we got MPJ as well to celebrate the Nuggets winning a championship, so that's really cool. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm going to stream tonight. I'm not sure if it's going to be Roblox. And I did post audio clips from last night if you guys want to check it out. I forgot to show the game and it was a bit glitchy, but it's really funny audio. So if you guys want to go watch it, go ahead. But tonight I'm either doing a tier list on like Travis Scott, Playboi Carti, or someone else, or we're